Hi guys. So this is the first video, hopefully of a very long series where I'm going to be trying to teach you tips and tricks, just showing you some stuff I've learned over the years. So I've been a fish keeper for over 5-6 years now, and I've learned a lot. I've kept a lot of different species. I've bred a lot of them as well, and yeah. So hopefully you'll find some of the information in the next videos useful. To start off this series, I'm going to be showing you how to feed guppy fry. So guppy fry are really, really small, especially the first days, and it's very hard to feed them with anything that's coming out of the market. Even like freshly hatched brine shrimp are sometimes too big for some of the smallest of them. So yeah, stay tuned to watch the video and hopefully it's useful. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing is feeding them hard-boiled yolk. So the first thing I do is boil some water and drop the egg with a spoon. This way the egg doesn't break into the pot and the boiling water. So then I'm just going to set my timer to about 10 minutes, and yeah, so let's fast forward a little bit to when the egg's going to be ready, and boom, there you go, magic of editing. So what I do is I'm just going to cool it down with some cold water. I'm just going to pour some water on there. Same thing, it's cold water. I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. After a while, I'm just going to, once it's nice and cold, I'm just going to open it, peel it up, and get to that yellow. The yolk is actually very nutritious and a great first food for guppy fry. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually just going to take a small piece off because they're not that many and I don't need all of it. So I'm just going to take about half, and I'm just going to try crushing it into pieces. So I'm really just going to try making it as thin as possible with just a fork. So just yeah, just trying to thin it down as much as possible. Then we are basically going to use a bottle of water. A small bottle is fine. I'm just going to rinse it out because it was a bit used. There was just water in there, so it should be fine. Okay, so now that it's nice and clean, what I'm going to do is just make sure I make a little hole in the cap so that the water can come out. I'll show you in a little bit. Yeah, and there you have it. You have a little hole that will let the water out. So what I'm going to do is just fill up the bottle with some hot-ish water, some water that's just warm, about the temperature water of the aquarium. And then I'm just going to try putting all the yolk into the bottle. So I'm just going to make a little mess here, but that's okay as long as you get most of it inside. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, it's a great first food, because it's very small, as you'll see, and they really like it, actually. They usually eat it without any problem, especially guppy fry, who aren't very hard. So what you want to do here is really shake it, make sure that it really gets all mixed up, and that you have little particles of eggs floating all over. So I'll show you this in a second once I'm done mixing it. And there you have it. So you have this sort of yellowish solution. That's really great. So yeah, now that it's ready, let's go feed the guppies. So we're back up at the guppies, and so those are the fry. They're only 1 day old, so they were born actually today. And I'm just gonna feed them. So what I want to do is just put a few drops of it in there. As you can see, there's small particles of the eggs that are falling in, and they are going to start eating that. You don't want to put too much, just because it will foil your water really fast. So what I usually do is feed them this food 3 to 4 times a day, and then do a water change once a day of about 30%. You can keep this food for about 3 to 4 days in your fridge. Okay, so that wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video.